Welcome, Formula One fans. The Lusail International Circuit just gave us a race for the ages. The Qatar Grand Prix was pure adrenaline, speed, strategy, and unpredictability at every turn. Under the desert lights, championship dreams were tested and new heroes emerged. This wasn't just another race, it was a pivotal moment in the 2025 season, with every point and pit call under the microscope. Whether you're new or a lifelong fan, this was the kind of race that hooks you for life. Let's dive into the drama, the heartbreak, and the brilliance that made the Qatar Grand Prix unforgettable. Heading into Qatar, the championship was tighter than ever. Max Verstappen led the standings, but McLaren's Lando Norris was right on his tail, both drivers under immense pressure. McLaren's resurgence, powered by Norris and the impressive Oscar Piastri, had Red Bull on high alert. Every session mattered. One mistake could swing the title. The paddock buzzed with tension. Could McLaren's young guns topple the reigning champ, or would Verstappen's experience and Red Bull's strategy prevail? The math was simple. Whoever finished ahead would seize a crucial advantage. The stage was set for a showdown that could define the season. Fans, teams, and drivers all knew this was more than just another race. Qatar was the battleground for the next chapter in this epic title fight. The start in Qatar was electric. Oscar Piastri on pole nailed his launch, leading into turn 1 as Verstappen and Norris battled behind. Lando lunged at Max, but Verstappen's defense was rock solid, forcing Norris to back out. This gave Oscar a small gap, with McLaren running first and third. The top three quickly pulled away, each waiting for the other to blink. Piastri looked calm and in control. Verstappen stalked him, and Norris waited for an opening. The tension was palpable, a fragile truce among three of F1's brightest stars. Every lap was a chess move at 200 miles per hour. The opening lap set the tone, McLaren leading, Red Bull hunting, and a strategic battle brewing. The real drama was just beginning. Just as things settled, chaos struck. A spin brought out the safety car. Oscar's hard-earned lead vanished as the field bunched up. Red Bull acted fast, pitting Max for fresh tires. McLaren gambled, keeping both drivers out to hold track position. It was a bold move, control the restart, but risk being sitting ducks on old tires. The tension was sky-high as the safety car prepared to pull in. McLaren had to defend against a charging Verstappen on fresh rubber. The entire race, and maybe the championship, hinged on this call. Would McLaren's gamble pay off, or would Red Bull's strategy steal the show? The restart would decide everything. In F1, one decision can change everything in seconds. The stakes had never been higher. The safety car pulled in, and Piastri tried to control the restart. But Verstappen, on fresh tires, made a decisive move, blasting past Oscar before turn 1. Max immediately pulled away, setting fastest laps and leaving the McLaren struggling. McLaren's gamble had backfired. Their drivers slid down the order, forced to pit late. The race slipped from their grasp in a matter of laps. Verstappen, meanwhile, managed his lead with clinical precision. Red Bull's strategy and Max's execution were flawless. McLaren could only watch as their hopes faded. It was a harsh lesson in how quickly fortunes turn in Formula One. At the front, Verstappen was untouchable, a champion in total control. The final laps were a formality. Verstappen crossed the line with a commanding lead. Red Bull's sharp strategy and Max's flawless drive delivered a statement win. Lando Norris salvaged a podium in third. Piastri finished fifth, but McLaren knew they'd let a golden chance slip. The championship picture changed instantly. Max's lead grew. Momentum swung back to Red Bull. What was a razor-thin fight now had a clear favorite. For Lando, the challenge became steeper. For Max, the title was within reach. Qatar had delivered a dramatic twist in the title race. One race, one decision, and the entire season's narrative shifted. The stage was set for a high-stakes finale. Qatar proved that strategy can make or break a race. McLaren had the speed, but one wrong call undid all their hard work. Red Bull's decisive pit stop for Max was the difference. In F1, strategists have seconds to make choices that define careers. McLaren will learn from this, but Red Bull's experience shone through. It's not just about the fastest car, it's about making the right call under pressure. The chess match behind the scenes is as thrilling as the racing itself. In Formula One, strategy is king. Now, all eyes turn to Abu Dhabi for the season finale. Verstappen holds a strong points lead, he just needs a solid finish to clinch the title. Lando and McLaren must be perfect and hope for a miracle. The pressure is immense, the stakes higher than ever. Will Max play it safe, or will Lando pull off a legendary upset? Both teams will throw everything at this last race. The Yas Marina circuit is set for an epic showdown. Don't miss it. The 2025 season's final act promises fireworks. That's the story of the 2025 Qatar Grand Prix, a night of drama, strategy, and a championship twist. From Piastri's electric start to Verstappen's dominant finish, it was a race to remember. The season isn't over. Abu Dhabi awaits, with everything still to play for. Thanks for joining me to relive the action. This is what makes Formula One so special. Stay tuned for the grand finale and keep your passion for racing alive. See you at the final showdown.